Hi, Jason. This is Mark Everett. I wanted to try to answer your question. I didn't have any time yesterday, so I figured I'd just create a real quick video that would help explain, I think, what you were asking in the email that you sent me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate by using one of the, that's basically a two-door, one-drawer cabinet. These are all blocks that are put on the tool pallet. And let me just demonstrate by using this one here. I'm going to bring it in. Now, typically the base is 4 inches, 4 inches a kick. So I'm going to draw a line here just so you see a reference as I change it. Right now it is 4 inches. I'm going to pick on the object, right click on my mouse, open up the block editor, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with the dynamic blocks and how you operate them, but you'll have to probably brush up on that, and maybe I'd explain some of it to you. But essentially, I want to change this space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it down like I would stretch any other object by crossing it there. I'm down 1 inch. I stretched it over top of these dynamic parameters here so that it doesn't mess with the feature of that. So now this is 3 inches, but this pivot point here, or hinge point, needs to be moved down. So what I need to do is I need to go in here and stretch that down to the new location. And this particular action shows that it's still within that boundary, so it'll still center itself within that block. So let's just close this up, save, and as you can see, it is now 3 inches. And if I stretch I'm just going to give you a little demonstration of that block too. I can turn the shelves off. I can turn them on. I can turn the dimension or shelves off and put the dimensions on. And I can turn the shelves on with the dimensions. And there are 3 shelves within here, so if you have taller cabinets, you can adjust those, um, you know, as you need to. So that's that. Let me quickly show you a corresponding section that goes to that. I'm going to open up that group of blocks. That category is called the base cabinets. And part of your question was, are they individual blocks? And the answer is yes, they are. Now, inside of this category, and this is something that's typical of a lot of these blocks, this particular cabinet block has a counter block in it, a cabinet block, and the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that by copying that particular section into the demonstration drawing. I'll paste that in, and as my quick property says, this is a door drawer base cabinet based on a 36-inch height. And what you can do is explode that, and that block has a cabinet block, which is a one drawer base cabinet that has the countertop and has the base in it also. And then of course this cabinet block has a pull inside, and if you were to open that up, you can see that too. Let's go ahead and just stretch the base down now. Because this is a block, the dimensions are going to update when I stretch this down, but the cabinet will have to be stretched down separately. So we'll stretch that down, then we'll right click, pick and right click on the block, open up the block editor, stretch that down like we did before, 1 inch, and then save and close. And the last thing I have to do is, let me open up this block here again. Close this up here, change that to 3 inches. There you go. And then let's go in here and let's move this dimension down. One last thing in my last couple of seconds here. If for whatever reason you couldn't get exactly what you want, at least the sections are drawings, so you could explode it and modify it as you need to. Hope that's helpful for you. Thank you very much.